Yo, what is up, Zelda Speedruns? Hope you're having a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to Qualifier 14 of the Standard Tournament. It is, the tail end of the Qualifier season. And commentating for you today are Kyrie and Felix. Felix, for Kyrie, how are you today?
Doing real good, yeah. Happy to commentate the qual. How are you doing, Kyrie?
I am doing amazing. I am also really excited for this qual. It's my first time commentating a match, so I'm pretty excited.
Oh yeah. So already, something funny I'm noticing on the title screen is you saw GSK doing something with the file screen there, which is essentially just I think it's a screen lag test or something where you can just press it at the right time to see how much lag you have on your screen. So it's actually a pretty good way to test that. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
good luck on your first time. I guess we'll see where the seed goes. We start as adult with Bolero, so guess we'll see where that
Nice.
takes us.
Yeah, I also see we're starting with a medallion in the pocket, which is always quite nice. And yeah, Boleros is I always like getting Boleros or Minuet or Requiem to start because it's just good, gets you more songs early off in the seed.
For sure, yeah. I'd probably just start the seed and play Bolero right away, just because it's an extra song. Maybe you can get another warp song at Bolero and just get more songs in your adult one.
Exactly, and if Bolero vanilla, if Bolero check is like Minuet or something, that's just faster to get another song. And once you go Kid, you get to Forest right away, so that speeds up routing a little bit. Because I know kind of the meta is to get your child songs and couple quick checks, but then go adult. I find a lot of
Yeah.
people do that, so should be a good seed.
Mm-hmm. Generally, when you
I
spawn as adult, the meta is just you do CAC and then you hope, because CAC is just so strong in these settings. But also, I
honest
think. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I said honestly that is true. CAC is just super check dense with sphere ones and sphere zeros, so it's
I think I
definitely
would probably start off this seed by checking medallions and playing Bolero after that anyway, just to see if you maybe want to get a fire dip in if it's progression, but it's
yeah.
I know a lot of people disagree with that and just want to check meds when they go back child.
Yeah, no, that is true.
But yeah,
Yeah,
looks like the countdown is starting. We've got about 20 seconds till the start. What did you want to say?
I said, yeah, usually when I start a seed, I'll just go check medallions and go Kid, but in this case, yeah, as you said, I would just play Bolero right off the bat to get that song.
Guess we'll see what our runners here do. Who do we have on restream here? We have Asuna, Juke, Scarlet, and GS-Gate. I assume these are all runners who still have some quals to count.
Yeah. Oh, GSK immediately playing Boleros, same with Juke, so we'll see. See what
Yeah, I
that
assume this is
song
what most
is.
people do.
Oh,
I couldn't see what that was on the
Nocturne.
volcano.
Yeah, I didn't see either. But it is
Is
Nocturne
it a
on.
lens?
Lens is optional.
Yep, whatever. It's optional until it's not.
Only if Treasure Chest game has something.
First path hint here, Kokiri Forest is path to King Dodongo, I think. Okay, so the Bombback's probably just sitting in Mido's house here.
Hopefully. Hopefully no trickery in the logic. That'd be rude. Oh, and we're seeing Dompe by Juke and Slingshot in the graveyard chest. So that's
In the graveyard, in the crate, you mean, or
no in the
the
one
shield
grave.
grave?
Yeah,
Okay.
shield grave. That's what it is. I couldn't remember what is normally in that chest. Vanilla. I haven't played vanilla in years.
I mean, do you want to know what's in vanilla? Well, like I guess the location is called Shield Grave a lot of the time. So, but if you
Yeah.
haven't played vanilla, yeah, I guess you can forget that pretty easily. Actually used, I think, in a lot of glitchless 100% categories if you wanted an extra shield before
Oh, there's
doing
another
child
big
DC.
chest on damp, eh? Ooh, that's a bow. That is
Nice.
good to have early.
Yep. Especially when there's cac archery, you can do cac archery when you go into cac right away. So
Yep.
more checks, more checks.
I remember it took me so long. I like my first 20 seeds I ever played, like when I started doing randos. Like I never knew that cac archery required bow. So like sometimes
Oh.
like it would have something and I just would always miss it.
Yeah, you just get the 50 rupees and you're like, okay, I got the check. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a pretty common pitfall. I fall into that one myself, actually. Just being like, I didn't have a bow for this.
Yep.
I
And then
think I put too much cocoa powder in
we're,
my hot chocolate. There's just like stuff at the bottom. Damn.
we're about to see Song of Storms check as well, so and what is it? Ooh, vanilla.
Well,
Nice.
vanilla storms, baby.
I like getting storms early because it just opens up a few more checks.
Hmm.
Opens up well as well, which my luck, every seed I go, every seed I play, there's always something on well. So
Did I miss a hook shot somewhere?
did you?
Apparently, like GSK and Osuna already have it marked, so I guess I must have looked away.
Yeah, I did not see
Oh, on
that
Nimbus
either.
House Cow. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, trackers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Scarlet just got the hook as well, so
We're gonna be doing some some adult one forest temple in here. Imagine there's just like a strength waiting in Mido's house.
did anyone check pedestal? I did not check see if they did.
Yeah, I believe Scarlet did check pedestal. Yeah, yeah. Scarlet has the information on her tracker, so
Okay, cool.
we know forest is a stone, which is unfortunate.
Yep, but there might be something hidden in there. Hopefully not too deep if there is, though.
Hmm. But I think if any runners were hoping for an early qual today, like earlier just pointing out in chat, we have very scary stone dungeons today. Stone Forest, Stone Shadow, both taking like 15 minutes each, and Stone Fire, which is just a classic of qualifiers at this point.
Yep.
Let's
Yeah, no.
see. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I said, yeah, no, it has. Depending on how the logic treats us and where everything is, there could be a bit of a faster seed today.
Hmm. See, so we've got Juke playing Bolero, just getting the hook shot and finishing up CAC. I'm guessing he's going to probably take that Kokiri Forest path and go straight there, hoping to find a bomb bag and do DC maybe.
Yeah, that would be good. And DC is such a quick dungeon and has quite a few checks for the amount of time it takes to clear. Because DC only takes a few minutes, especially when you do it as adult.
Whereas GSK is taking the longer way around, I guess you can call this, just getting the DMT checks out of the way before going to Kokiri Forest. Osuna is doing the same, and Scarlet Agate is buying a shield and probably doing the same thing as the other two.
We are gonna see the Storm's Grotto check on the trail, so it's nothing. But more hints. 30 skulls is a bomb bag.
Oh, 30 skull bomb bag? Really? What is in
But
Kokiri Forest then?
hopefully a different bomb bag.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if you can like there might be logic where you can get 30 skulls early and not need
Oh,
the
big chest and Midos. Oh, hammer. Hammer and Midos.
Now That is worrying for probably a few reasons.
Oh gosh.
Does Hammer somehow lock 30 skulls in this seed? That's pretty impressive if it does.
I don't like. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. I think immediately I'm seeing a surprising play from Juke. I don't think I see most people do this early on to the seed, but going straight to South Field to get 2 hints and get the open grotto out of the way early, so I can respect this just to get 3 zeros and sphere 1s, and you know the hammer is path somehow, so
Oh,
you can
and
just try this.
in the Storm's Grotto chest on Trail, it was a shield. Scarlet picked it up, so
Oh, so people
Scarlet has.
probably bought a shield and climbed DMT and found another shield. Always love that.
Yeah.
Nothing on 50 skulls.
What?
Oh my god, Juke, please.
And on the Rolling Goron, what does he have? Scarlet is nuts. It was a nut.
Yep, so to note, behind the hammer in South Hyrule Field, Juke immediately found a strength upgrade.
Oh, really?
Yep, so maybe we have some 30 skull logic going here, but I am honestly
Maybe.
pretty bad at keeping track of skull logic, so hopefully that's not what it is.
Yep. And that is also Forest Temple, like, can be completed now if it is
Yes.
required. So
I do love my my adult one stone forest. That is the kind of play that I'm assuming Juke will not make when he's still looking to make a good score.
yeah.
Nice Midas skip from Osuna there.
It could be a gamble though. Many people might not check a stone forest till later on, but if he does decide to check it then and find something, that could be game changing.
For sure, yeah. I'd probably at least go to the minuet check and maybe like dip forest, but I can see delaying it here.
Get the quick. I honestly, what I would do is I would just go do the courtyard loop and then leave. Not go too deep.
Mm-hmm. But I can definitely see doing what Juke is doing and checking the medallions first to see like, hey, do I have to do forest right now?
Yeah, exactly. Because that's his first knowledge of the medallions and stuff. But seeing a stone forest, probably won't check that for a while.
For sure, yeah. What do we have? We have GTG Path to Twin Rova. Okay. This scenario, we're probably looking at a Strength 2 or a Mirror Shield.
Yeah. Hopefully. Hopefully
yeah.
something simple like that. Instead of like a magic or something for just getting through Wasteland.
Yeah, we're seeing this play of just dipping the front of Stone Forest. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the strength, but I'm guessing they'll find it eventually.
Yep. Have we only gotten the 30 skull hint so far?
We've seen a 50 skull hint, and we know 50 is dead.
50 is dead? Okay. That is relaxing. Ooh, GSK doing the jump, the glitchless jump to get up on the ledge and avoid the maze.
Mm-hmm.
Something I need to learn.
Yeah, this is a pretty classic jump to learn because you will end up doing adult SFM early in some seeds, probably like I would say 20 to 30% of them. So knowing this jump is always useful.
Yep. And there's another GTG path hint. We're about on? I was gonna say, what is on Minuet? Sunsong.
Sunsong, yeah.
Did we already know that, or?
Yeah, I think, because Osuna's in Forest, so
okay,
she was the first to get there.
Oh, I did. as soon as stream was paused for me for some reason. Oops.
Nice,
I was
yeah.
I was wondering. I was like, what?
I'm surprised Juke didn't pick up the skull going out of market, I guess. Especially when you know, like, the path to King Dodongo might be the hammer to get enough skulls for it.
Yeah. True. Does Talon have anything useful for us today?
It's just a hard piece.
Just
Alright.
yeah. Yeah, after getting that 30 hint, I assume some of our runners are just gonna push skulls hard to get that bomb bag.
Hmm.
That's what I would do.
Or you would open, like, very much more small chests, trying to find some bomb juice to avoid going around that.
Yep, good old logic breakers. And yeah, Asana's doing the courtyard loop.
You know, I've got GSK and Goron City Maze finding pretty much nothing behind the hammer, so far, it seems the hammer leads pretty much just directly to the strength.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder if there's a bomb bag maybe further in DC that strength unlocks.
That strength unlocks? Yeah, that could be. And it locks that and it locks 30 skulls, so you need the hammer no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, no, never mind. Okay, so there's shoes in the forest courtyard. That's very interesting then. Wonder how many that was.
Hopefully a good amount.
Hopefully it's a good 20, yeah.
20, at least 10. And we're gonna see the last check in Kakiri Forest here. Or the last check available.
Aiming
Oh
at
wait,
the
no.
pack in.
All the checks are available because we have Song of Storms. Forgot about
Indeed,
that.
yeah. And the pack of Choose and Forest is a 10 pack, so that's probably a 10 pack you want to nurse with a 30 scroll bomb bag.
Yep.
Just be careful where you use your Choose.
Yeah, pretty much. You don't want to waste them.
And it looks like it is the hammer because the Kokiri Sword chest is dead, so hammer somehow leads us to beating King Dodongo in the seed. Looking forward to see how.
Probably skulls, as you were saying. That's my assumption.
Pretty much, yeah. Let's see.
Oh, GSK is in DC. I did not catch that, so.
Yeah, taking the hammer and the bow trick to lower the staircase to make it at least to the bridge here, activate the shortcut, and maybe find out of logic something.
Yep, because he does not have his strength.
Correct. It is out of logic for him, but we know it's in logic at least up until the end of this.
Yep. Couple quick skulls in DC as well.
I honestly forget if hammer and hook alone is enough to get the 30 skulls. Probably not.
I think it gets you close.
It's probably very close with hammer hook shot. Yeah, I think it might actually be in logic.
Yeah, skull logic is not my strongest suit. Hammer puts the skulls in logic, Daredevin says in chat.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, got a big chest in the Dango's cavern here. Can we get an? Oh no, it's just a wallet.
Creating a memory game. Juke side.
Oh my god, there's bump shoes on the
Oh,
bomb back just
there
of
was.
DC. That's absolutely gross.
Wonder how much
Now
that pack
that's
was.
yep, 50%. You're getting a 10. Yeah, you're getting a 10 here. Okay, but that is enough to beat DC and not really worry about a bomb back for a bit.
Yep. Can you beat King Dodongo with just choose?
Yeah, you can beat. Yep, with just choose. It's a little annoying, but I think most runners on Restream here should know how, and you'll probably get to see it with from GSK's side. So I know GSK is a pretty strong execution player, so I'm assuming he
Yeah,
knows this trick.
yeah. I actually don't know much about any of these runners, so I don't know their skill level and.
That is why I'm here, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, you've got pretty strong runners here on Restream, so if there's a trick that exists, I assume they would know it.
Yeah, most likely. Have we gone big Gorn hint or like skull hint, anything like that yet?
I think we've seen the Skull Mask hint. I don't believe we've seen a big Goron hint, but I could be
Oh.
wrong. No, we've seen a big Goron hint and we've seen the Skull Mask hint. Okay, we still haven't seen the OOT hint.
Yeah,
Also,
we
very
haven't
interesting. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I said yeah, we haven't seen the OOT hint, and I don't think we've seen the Nocturne hint.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen it either. I was going to talk about the with the bomb shoes. A lot of these, like, there's a lot of early bomb shoes. So with storms, I would be very tempted to at some point go to Child River and get the river path to Goma hint, or get whichever item is in river that leads to Gama, which is probably the
Yeah.
Kokiri sword at this point since you have a slingshot.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, GSK
Oh,
died
no!
to King Dodongo!
Oh no! Sucks. He did not
that-
look happy. He did not look happy about that.
Now that will be immortalized forever of dying. Like
Ugh.
there's no runner that dies to King Dodongo and gets away with it.
No.
That is really unfortunate though.
Oh! Mirror shield on Dampe digging.
That is really nice. That does mean we've probably got a strength 2 waiting for us in GTG.
GTG, yep. That is big, especially with the knowledge that Quinrova is required.
Mhm.
We're gonna see Richard as well.
Yeah, Duke's been routing a lot of the more annoying Sphere 0 checks, and I really like this routing from someone who just wants to play safe and get a good score in the qual.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Just don't get screwed by anything and you'll be fine.
Yep, and we have Asuna and Scarlet both in DC as well. Probably see a King Dodongo play by them, I would assume.
Yeah, I would assume they're both gonna go there. I would assume Juke is headed towards DC at the moment, or yeah, this is probably a DC play if I had to guess.
Probably.
Juke does have the strength, so the DC play is, well, even if you don't know the bomb true trick, it's a lot easier to finish.
Not sure if Juke picked up any of the Bomb Chew packs yet, because we found 2 so far, right?
Yeah, he's been to Midos for the hammer, but didn't go up to Adultus FM, so he missed the true pack in Forest and just hasn't been to DC at all. So
Okay. Hopefully he picks up the DC pack.
yep,
And
just needs to head to one or the other.
Yeah.
I assume most people in this race are going to find the true pack in DC though, since it is a progression dungeon, you can make it all the way to the Switch, so why not just do it?
Yeah.
And there it is, an Adult River is the Kokiri sword.
That's
So
good.
we're gonna see some very good glitchless jumps here.
Yep. B1
that
skip is a
unbuffer?
classic.
Damn. I'm not used to seeing that trick unbuffered for the lower heart piece in River, but well done from GSK.
And there's Dins in Graveyard as well.
Dins in the Sun Song Grave, which is locked by Suns at Adult SFM. That is pretty gross.
Graveyard had a lot this seed.
For sure, yeah.
It had what? Mirror Shield, Dins, and something was on Dampe.
There was a
as well.
slingshot.
Slingshot.
Yeah, slingshot. There was there was a bow on Dampe as well. Yeah.
And we saw that was a chew pack right there in DC on the bomb bag chest.
Mm. Yeah, Oshuno's victims picked up both available chew packs at this point, so they'll probably be good for a bit.
Oh, and that was a stick upgrade in DC as well.
Let's see. I guess the big question now is we've seen the first 5 song checks. We've seen Bolero. Where is ZL hiding?
My bet is going to be on Requiem.
On Requiem, or is it maybe behind our Forest Medallion Spirit? That would be pretty gross.
That would be very gross.
Got a Kuko's hint on the Goron.
Depending on key logic, though, and Spirit, it might not be. Because Spirit may be ZL locked.
For sure. I would still be, like, you're not too concerned about the AD hint here since it can't be ZL or Storms, but Requiem would be probably the worst thing on all dungeons at this point.
Yeah, probably. And Juke is getting those skulls on Death Mountain Trail. Or at least he got the one.
Now, what is this trick? Oh, you can peek the... Wow, I didn't know that. You can peek the top of DMT from up there.
That is honestly a pretty useful peek.
Yeah, that's good to know. Not often you see it, because I think more often than not you approach DC from, like, or you approach DMT from CAC, so
Yeah.
you get to peek it for free.
Yeah, no, exactly.
OT is Saria's song. Okay. You just saw that at Temple of Time.
Yep.
Nice.
And-
The Dins is hinted.
Oh. GSK is going to go and beat Goma, I think, because he has his Kakiri sword.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense here. Probably just go to Lon Lon Ranch, get the song, and go to Deku, go Lost Woods. Pretty easy route from GSK here.
Yep. Early Sun Song too, like, really helps with like early game routing that are like day cycle locked. So, like, for example, Dampe digging, like, it's a lot easier to get with Sun Song.
For sure. And we saw Juke, like, even route the time of day around not having Sun Song and still did Dampe digging Richard early, so
Yeah.
that was pretty well done from him.
And Asuna has beaten King Dodongo.
But yeah, that is how you beat DC with Choose. You use the bomb flowers to essentially, like, you grab them, you store the grab with the shield, and you let King Dodongo hit you, so you get away from it and get the ground jump state you need to throw Choose into his mouth.
Oh. Huh, that's interesting. As you said, though, it does sound a little bit annoying to do.
It is, I mean, it's pretty, it's you have to practice it pretty much, because the timing can be a little finicky.
Yeah. I remember there was a qual earlier in the season that similar thing happened. I got to DC, didn't have a bomb bag, didn't have strength, but I had Choose, and I knew there was, like, I thought there was a way to do it, but I just didn't know it, so I had to just orphan it for the time being.
Theoretically, there is a way to do it without glitches, but it is mildly more annoying because you have to backflip and almost frame perfectly like drop the chew into King Dodongo's mouth. So
Yeah,
have fun
that's
with
kind.
that if you ever want to try it.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I thought. Like I knew about that one, and that's the I tried doing it, and then I wasted like 3 chews, and I was like, I'm not wasting all my chews to just do this.
For sure. Got Fox 2 dead. Okay. We're seeing, I think a lot of players, like, there's a good chance that a lot of players go to Dongo's Cavern early and end up finding the hint that, like, River's Path to Goma. So if you go DC early, you get Bomb Chews, you get a hint for, like, Deku Tree, so you can just get the Kokiri Sword. Right now, it just looks fairly linear, and you just can't get around most items, or you will eventually run into the items by just doing progression.
Yep, and GSK is going to peak Tektite Grotto as well. Honestly, kind of an interesting use of a chew, in my opinion. I wouldn't necessarily waste one there.
I would be
Especially,
tempted to leave that for adult as well. Yeah, I think so.
yeah, I would just wait and use my hammer to do the Hyrule Field checks, just save my chews.
You don't really need to know what's there. Yeah, especially when you have the hammer, you can just check it later.
Exactly. Unless you had gold scale or iron boots already.
Yeah, if you had gold scale, I can see checking it as child as well.
And I think only 2 of our runners have gone to Kikiri Sword so far.
It's Scarlet. Is Scarlet skipping the back of Lon here? I'm not going crazy, right?
I think so.
Oh, they might be getting this skull and then okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this way of routing Lon Ranch before, but it makes, I guess, some sense.
Yeah, there's 2 quick skulls you could get there, so. And then he's gonna
We do
check
not
the.
know. Yeah.
And then I'm curious to see where Asuna goes after this.
My guess is they'll probably save warp and go child for the first time in the seed, because I think that's the play that makes the most sense at this point.
Yeah, I believe so. And I don't think we've seen the child spawn yet by anyone, have we?
I don't believe Juke might have checked it, but I don't believe I saw it.
Yeah, I don't believe I saw it either.
Juke is struggling to
Yeah.
open this one chest in DC.
Oh, and Asuna's finally checking their pedestal almost half an hour in.
Yep, that's a pretty classic NS6, honestly.
Yeah,
Because a lot of
true.
people like to just do long adult sections because the only thing you really want to do as child is Deku Tree and Lon Ranch, so
Yeah.
you just hope to do the rest as adult. Yep, we do have a
Yeah.
bomb bag on 30 skulls, which seems to be the logic for the Kokiri Forest path to Goma. Is
Yep.
somehow the hammer locks enough skulls.
But that doesn't mean we might find one out of logic somewhere, so that is definitely a possibility.
But that also does mean you want to do like a lot of hammerlock checks at this point in the game just to see what does the hammerlock and where do I go from there.
Yep. And so far, I don't think the hammer has locked anything besides a strength.
Strength upgrade, yeah. So personally, I would be very tempted to, like, even though it seems kind of like, I would probably just finish like very early routing, just finish DC, get Deku out of the way. And then I would be very tempted to just dip fire with a Bolero and try to do forest because you want to do hammerlock checks and you want to do strength lock checks. So forest
Yeah.
and fire are 2 very interesting areas right now.
Exactly. And fire is a stone. I
Yep,
forgot.
they're both stone dungeons, so it is your pick stone and choose the right stone. Hopefully, you don't get the wrong one.
Yep. And Juke is going to get his Kakiri sword shortly here.
GSK showing off that
Under-icing.
you can get this hint from this side by just doing a well-timed side hop off of this the branch right there.
Yeah, I did not know you could get it from that side.
It's a trick that was discovered, I think, back in like season 3 when people wanted to get Deku hints faster.
Oh, makes sense.
Season 3 was like Season 3 had a lot of you found a lot of optimizations because the early game was always the same. So any movement related to like Hyrule Castle or just Professor
Yeah.
Deku was found out in that time of just being like, okay, this is how you do this optimally.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That was way before my time. I didn't get into this community till S5.
How long has it been? I think I was around. I started like racing during S2 finals, I think.
Yeah, I didn't even know randomizers existed until I was on Twitch and I was just doing like a vanilla playthrough of Ocarina of Time, and one of my viewers was like, "Oh, you should try randomizer," and I was like, "That exists?"
Yep, pretty much. I don't remember how I found out about it. I think I was watching YouTube. Otherwise, we're seeing the boomerang in the well. I think that is required, so
What
it's
was
a very
that
nice
path
find.
What was that path hint that Juke just got? Was that Death Mountain Trail or Death Mountain Crater to
It was
Morpha?
Crater Path to Morpha, yeah.
Crater path to Morpha.
So right now that is the lens on the volcano or Nocturne. So pick your guess, I guess.
And then also Chickens is dead, I just saw. I'm not sure if we already knew that.
Our chat pointing out that we missed the long shot in Deku Tree, so that is a very good find because that gives us access to our path GTG.
Yeah, so that means that something in Crater has to lead to Iron Boots or
yeah.
Iron Boots or Scales.
Well, it would never hint towards Scales because doing Gold Scale Water is not in logic.
Oh, it's not? I thought it was.
Yeah, so it would specifically need to be Iron Boots in this case.
Huh. Cool. Well, maybe it'll just be ZL locked, and once we get ZL, we'll find it on the ferry.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, also had Ice Arrows, just a boomerang, or a boomerang. Let's see. I guess the long shot is a. So we're probably gonna need the Dins because Crater to Morpha seems to think the hint from Crater to Morpha seems to indicate that the Iron Boots are probably in Shadow or on chess minigame. The long shot gives us access to Path GTG, so we can immediately go check there for Strength 2 if that could be it.
Yeah, that is very true.
I guess the lens could be Path for crossing in the seed. Since you with long shot lens and magic, you could cross the spirit.
Yeah, that is true. But who actually uses lens to get for crossing?
That is fair, yeah. At this level, you should at top level, Wasteland is something you should be able to do completely itemless and no lens or whatever. And both sides. It's a little hard to learn at first, but it is a great skill to have.
Yeah, I just recently learned it actually. And it is life-changing. See Juke getting those Night Skulls and Child Cack. And we are going to see 10.
Yeah, this is probably a 10. Probably going
rupees.
to. Juke still hasn't found bomb juice. That's impressive. Or at least according to his tracker, I don't think he has any bomb juice.
Yeah, unless he just didn't mark them down. I know sometimes I don't mark down shoes on my tracker.
Maybe that's the case. I would be surprised to hear that Juke hasn't dipped DC or... No, he has the river to go hint. He probably has bomb shoes. Juke is skipping small chests? Oh no. I guess no bomb shoes for Juke in this seed.
That is unfortunate. I usually like to check small chests till at least I find some shoes. Especially with a 30 locked bomb bag.
Yeah, especially with the bomb bag locked on 30 skulls, I would be checking more small chests.
And we are going to see Asuna getting their long shot and Deku pretty quick here and getting that medallion.
Yep, that is very nice for them. Let's see. Scarlet, in the meantime, is going to River as Child, so that's a check we haven't seen because most of our players decided to do River as Adult after DC. But
Yep,
Frog's
and
one is going to be nothing, so that's not going to affect them.
Yep, Frog's one is the check that most people don't want to see. I'd still rather find Nehru's Love than the stone, though. Than the paperweight.
Frog's one, legitimately the worst check in the game. Don't at me. Well, actually, it would be the worst check in the game. It was the worst check in the game when it wasn't hinted. Now that it's just sometimes it's a little better.
Yep. But yeah, I'm curious why Juke is not checking small chests just to save time, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty much you're hoping for a small time save, but unfortunately in this seed it's definitely going to be a time loss because there are easily available bomb tree packs.
Yep, especially when we see most our runners already have at least dipped DC with choose or something.
Yeah, dip or beat DC, yeah.
Unfortunately, DC didn't have anything useful in it, though, besides the medallion.
I mean, and the bomb trees as well. The bomb trees are very, very nice.
But in Juke's case, he wouldn't get the bomb choose because he's not checking small chests.
Yep, that is just unfortunate. I hope for him that he can find an out of logic bomb bag somewhere.
That would be a miracle. And it was just long shot and Deku, right? There was nothing else.
Yeah, just long shot and Deku. And yeah, there are no foolish hints this season, so you cannot clear an area and get a foolish hint.
Oh no, Scarlet messed up the chicken strat to get into Zora's domain.
Oh, that is really unfortunate, yeah.
Oh no, that's gonna lose them a little bit of time.
Well, you're in a qualifier. If you do that, you reset and you hope. You reset and you just go to your next play.
Yep. And right outside Kakiri Forest is our child spawn.
You know, I will take that for just getting to Deku early.
Yeah, no, that is pretty nice, and they're going to go straight into Deku, reasonably so.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense here. Just another progression dungeon to do. Now, what to do? Guess if you beat Deku, you beat DC with the bomb shoes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the next best play is just doing field into GTG.
Yeah, exactly. So I have a question for you. What is your opinion on S6 and the settings? Do you like S6 settings or?
Oh wow, that is a question I'm not expecting when I helped in fact create the settings. So I guess I'll see. But I do really like the settings. We spent a lot of time just discussing various things. So I'm very happy with what we ended with because I just think it's a good competitive format.
Yeah, fair. And Tobias, yes, I realized that after I asked. I did notice that before the race, and I remember that after.
Hello, this is me. I do everything. I'm just kind of known in the community for like organizing a million things. So if there's a tournament going on, I generally have had a hand in it somehow.
Oh, I did not know you could backflip to light a torch there in Deku, as we
That
just
is
saw Juke
used.
did.
Yeah, that is used very often in glitchless speedruns to light the torch without flame storage. So that's essentially
Yeah.
the glitchless alternative to that.
Yeah, because usually in like a race, I'll just do flame storage, but that backflip actually looks pretty useful.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I think all eyes are going to be on GSK for the next 15 minutes or so because they're heading to the path to GTG with Strength 1. So if they find Strength 2, it could be very good there.
Yep. If I found strength... Oh, he doesn't have his mirror shield. He never got Dampe's digging. I was going to say I would just... If I found a strength 2, I'd immediately just go and do spirit, but he doesn't have mirror shield yet. And no idea when he'll get back around to Dampe. That could be bad.
Yeah, meanwhile, our go mode check, we're missing Strength 2. Like essentially we could just be missing Strength 2, Rudo's Letter, and Iron Boots.
And
And then we
Boomerang.
just need Boomerang was in the bottom of the well, so
Oh!
we know where that was.
I completely missed that.
Then we would just need Magic and Light Arrows to go finish the game.
Yeah.
We do know that very likely the Strength 2 is just going to be in GTG. There's probably just Irons, Boots, and Shadows. So the big question mark is where is Rudo's Letter and where is Magic at this point?
Yep, and neither of those are hinted, so...
Nope, unfortunately not.
That
But we
is
still haven't
always
seen any
fun.
paths to... Yeah, we still haven't seen a path to Baronade.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I would be willing
it's...
to guess that's the fifth path we're missing.
Yeah. Hopefully that path isn't well.
Oh yeah, well to Baronade would be really unfortunate.
Unfortunate for Scarlet, but could be beneficial for Juke, Asuna, and GSK.
I say unfortunate, I guess, because well is likely to be an area you pretty much always check when looking for a lot of for many go mode items.
Yeah, it's very check dense and quick to do, so...
Otherwise, we see Juke is making the same decision as GSK, just going straight across field because he's already done the south, and I think he already did all the field checks, so he's just back on to GTG with the mirror shield. So this could be good for him if he finds Strength 2. Unfortunately, he still does not have any explosives, but actually with the wallet, that doesn't matter because he can buy bomb shoes on the way to Spirit.
Yep. Oh, I missed that hint, but Saria's is on Ocarina of Time.
GSK missed the recoil from the crate there though, so that's unfortunate.
Oh, that sucks.
That was just a bottle in the GP crate. Now he's going to try to damage boost. He's going to try to damage himself to die, but unfortunately he's too far down the waterfall and is going to have to go back around.
Oh.
That is that feels really bad for a time waste.
Yep. Because that's...
Maybe there's a useful hint here?
And...
No, never mind.
Yeah, no. And Hot Rod Goron was nothing.
Nothing there as well, so... Where could Magic be that crossing is in logic? Probably GTG? I guess it could be in both stone dungeons, but no, forest is not in logic. Fire maybe has the keys without explosives.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and Juke gets the recoil from the crate. Very nicely done.
And yeah, he's going. What's he going to do?
Guess he's peeking the waterfall. Probably going to read the hint and death warp back up to continue to GTG.
That is a very reasonable play to do.
Hmm. There's a repeat of Kokiri to King Dodongo, so that doesn't really matter.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully there's honestly GTG may have more than the strength 2 we're assuming is in there as well. And if strength 2 is in GTG, we can full clear GTG besides toilet.
I also just realized that does Juke not know that GTG is path? It doesn't show up on his hints. Did he somehow skip SFM hints? That's impressive.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, he's going there anyway, so he's probably going to realize it anyway.
Yeah. And it looks like Juke got his 18th skull, so he's
Well on his way.
so yeah. He is probably going to get his 30 skulls, like, not too long, because it's pretty easy to route in 12 skulls here and there.
Alright, now, hear me out. We definitely know that GTG is going to be a scale to get the lens to cross. And that's why GTG is path to Twin Rova, because you need to get the scale to cross. I want to see it. That would be like the grossest thing I can think of.
Yeah, that would not be fun. And we also saw a big chest there on top of the fortress.
Yeah, I've never seen someone try to hookshot extension to that chest from that side of the... Generally, I see people do a setup for this, but it looks like Juke is just trying to freehand it, which is not something I see often for this check. Yeah, it looks like he's getting it.
He got it. He got it.
Very nicely done.
Magic!
There's the magic. Okay.
Nice!
Alright, let's go. Let's see this scale now in GTG. Come on.
And after GTG, I feel like GSK and Juke might reverse Wasteland, possibly, if they get Strength 2.
I think, yeah, even if you don't get Strength... Oh, no, Juke.
Oh, no!
That is unfortunate. Definitely died there myself. You don't want to do that, but, I mean, it just happens sometimes.
A few unfortunate deaths so far. GSK dying on King Dodongo and Juke dying by the Gerudo Guard.
Yep.
That is not very... That will
happen a lot more times on when CSMC is on, because top runners will tend to skip more small chests, get less health drops, so you have to deal with having less HP for sometimes stuff for things like this.
That's the danger of running 4 hearts. Very true. And yeah,
Juke
Asana's gonna get their boomerang. So
Juke is a pretty experienced bingo runner, so running on 3-4 hearts should be pretty experienced for him. Oh my god, it is the scale! Let's go! The prediction! I know everything about this game, let's go!
Oh no!
God, that is awful. But that
Oh,
does put in logic the Kokiri sword and the the beans to get the lens. Oh my god. I love this game. But
oh,
also
that
wait, no,
is.
that scale's not in logic. There's no bomb bag. Wait, no, 30 scrolls is in logic. Whatever.
It's kind of in logic. Not for
It's in
our
logic by
runners yet.
proxy, essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
Since you know 30 is going to be in logic at this point with hookshot, bow, hammer, strength.
And Scarlet just did get their strength on Hyrule Field, so it's good for them.
So
But we also don't know. We could still find a strength in GTG somewhere.
yeah, for sure. But that scale is really like the "Are you fucking serious?" moment.
Yeah. But Juke won't know that Juke still doesn't know GTG's hinted, so.
Yeah, Juke's not even going to get the scale because he doesn't have bomb shoes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh
So hopefully for him, there's something else in here. He's gonna leave very confused.
no! Yep. Oh, the Wolfos is being annoying.
The seed might be like a very early 30 skulls in logic to get bomb bag to get. No wait.
It doesn't look like there's anything in
that
the
doesn't make
maze.
sense.
What was there?
Like the scale be like if you have the bomb bag from 30, then the scale doesn't unlock anything.
Huh.
Since you can get the river with the bomb bag if you have it, so the scale only unlocks child domain in that scenario.
Yeah, true. And I don't think any of our runners have gone into domain yet, so.
Oh, okay, there was strength 2 in GTG, so not going to matter after all.
Oh, but that was Juke's first strength, so. GSK cutting it close with only one heart left. In the
Duke showing
Stalfos
off
fight.
yep, the top of maze peaks for the maze. Honestly, I should learn that. It looks very fast.
Doesn't look like Maze had anything though. Any big chests.
Mm-hmm.
And also now getting their child skulls and cack. Just trying to get that 30 for their bomb bag.
Where was the strength 2 in GTG, by the way? I must have missed it because I was...
I think it was on Wolfos' chest. So GSK will get it. Oh wait, no, GSK already has it. Oh.
Is it in the maze? On top of the maze?
Top of the
Okay.
maze.
Gotcha, so that's definitely just in logic.
And yeah, Juke just got their strength too.
Do we not have 3 keys in logic to get the strength 2? That's impressive if we don't.
We must.
I know there was a key in the hammer. There's a key there. Yeah, there's got to be 3 keys in logic.
Yep, and Juke going to check the strength 2 lock checks in GTG since they're here.
But yeah, Juke's probably going to cross, grab explosives, and try to beat Spirit while he's there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna point out too, only one of our runners is using a custom model.
Yep. I think a lot of people are avoiding using custom models. Oh my god, it's the letter! What? What is going on? This key is too fast.
What? This is I'm not gonna jinx it by saying it, but see,
Yeah, I mean, we're looking for light arrows. I think we're just looking for light arrows because we. Oh wait, we won't be looking for hover boots
no.
because the irons might be in shadow.
Yeah. So it's pretty much just we have to find our irons and then our lights. But
Yeah, and we have a crater path to Morpha for Lenser Nocturne.
yep. But the thing is, if we find irons before we find lights, Ganon will ever so kindly just tell us where he hid them. Because
Yeah, at this point I wouldn't be concerned about the light arrows. I would be concerned about the iron boots.
yeah, that was that letter placement is.
And yeah, that letter placement is really good, and actually, that scale placement is really good for GSK and like the other 3 runners on Restream who will get that scale and essentially just be looking for gold scale or irons to do water.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Juke missing that scale in GTG might be actually a pretty big miss.
Yep, and Juke is. We're about to see the ever so famous Naked Wasteland. And Scarlet checking Tektite Grotto, which we already know is dead. Just checking all their bases, making sure they don't miss anything.
Okay, I was just doing the safe play and just clearing out field on the way. I hate doing this play personally because like field just feels so slow without Akonas, but it like
Exactly.
it's actually like it's. I think there was some timing done not too long ago that shows that like doing field without Akonas is not even that much slower than doing it with. And
Yeah,
in fact, it's faster in some scenarios to do it without Akonas.
It all depends on how well the runner is at angling their backwalks, because if you're not the best at backwalks and just mess up the angle, then it'll be slower. But all these runners are fairly good, so should be no problems.
Path to these, but what are these?
Oh no, you fell into the trap.
Oh no.
So
Wait, did Juke just reset because he didn't buy shoes? That is unfortunate. That is not the kind of thing you want to be doing in a qualifier like this.
Yeah, nope.
Kakariko to Baronade is our last path hint here. Okay, what wasn't Kakariko? There was a hook shot.
Song of Storms.
Song of Storms for the boomerang. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You were fast on that one, damn.
I'm fairly good at reading logic once like I get a hint, and I have a good memory.
I tend to rely a lot on my tracker for path hints since my memory is pretty fucking shit.
Yeah, fair enough. How many chews does the carpet salesman give you?
For 200 you get 10.
10. What a scam.
It is a pretty big scam you can get. Okay, in this seed, buying chews feels really bad when everyone else has found a chew pack literally like anywhere else.
Yep, but it's the
you
gamble
cross and get Minuet. Oh.
It's the gamble you take when you don't check small chest, though.
So Minuet is in logic. So at least we know it's not logical AD for sure. We have no idea where ZL is, but at this point it's probably behind Spirit.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
Could it be on Burning Cac? It could very well be on Burning Cac.
Oh, and I just realized
DC and Jabu.
I just realized Juke was the runner who found his mirror shield, so he's just gonna full clear spirit here.
Yep. Oh,
Unless
yeah,
unless oh wait, no. Spirit most depending on if Requiem is on the I'm in my brain.
well, at this point, there's a problem because I don't think Requiem can logically be required to beat Spirit at this point.
Unless it's
Because
in
you don't have
ice.
enough song checks available to find Requiem before like Spirit is in logic.
Unless it's on ice.
If you need ZL to get the ice. That's like you can't get there, and Spirit locks every other
Oh
song check.
yeah. No, you are right. I forgot you do need ZL. Okay. Yeah.
So at this point, like Requiem and ZL are both behind Spirit in some way.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be
fair
no
enough.
keys on Child. There's going to be no keys behind ZL, which probably means that Bins is required to get a key.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I forgot that ice requires ZL.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty quick forget, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, so honestly, we don't even need our bomb bag anymore. Realistically,
Okay.
as long as the runners can do bomb chew to Dongo.
Pretty much, yeah. Or even like get the strength and finish off DC with the
Yeah.
strength.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But I haven't seen enough keys. People are already calling keys behind magic in chat. Need to be more attentive to spirit keys, but I'm guessing there was one there. GS Gate had 2 keys, so what were there 2 keys on the adult climb or something?
There must have been.
Yeah, okay, so that's keys 4 and 5, key 1 there, key 2 there. Yeah, there's a key behind magic at this point. But yes, Armos push.
I've never seen this. What is this for?
So you push the Armos literally all the way up the 2 flights of stairs, so you can climb on top of it, shoot an arrow through the torch that's at the top, and light the torches for the map chest here.
Oh, it seems so tedious.
Riveting content, but yeah, Bow Crab generally refers to both the doing this and doing the Sunblock Room one.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know this was possible to shoot the torches with the Armos.
Juke muscle memorying onto the ZL hand when he doesn't have ZL. That's a classic of Rando, is just muscle memory into stuff you usually have by this point.
Yeah. And yeah, we see our 2 of our runners in Spirit and the other 2 in GTG. So
I'm not sure who I'd put ahead here, honestly. It's kind of just like the 2 runners on the left have, I guess, Asuna's beaten DC, has the mirror shield, and is going to go to
Yeah.
Spirit after this.
yeah, I think I would say Asuna or Asuna.
Yeah, I really like.
Probably...
I like Asuna's position. I don't like GS Gate's position because we know that in this seed he's going to have to cross again.
Yeah.
But also, nice, the bow crap that GS Gate did got him Din's Fire, or got him the boss key from the map chest, so he won't have to at least pick up Din's Fire. And Juke dies again, unfortunately, in the Beamer's room.
There has been a lot of deaths this seed.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of unfortunate deaths. And that cannot feel good, especially when the seed seems like if I was running this, I would be scared that this was an actual like jet seed.
Yeah, honestly though, I feel like Asana's in probably the lead, and just because GSK doesn't have his mirror shield, I would say he's probably trailing the pack at this moment.
Mhm.
But I have a feeling that after Scarlet and Asuna go to Spirit and beat Spirit, I feel like they may go back to Child and get Jabu out of the way.
For sure, yeah.
Which that's another
Another big
thing
chest.
GSK. Oh. It's just another
There's a bomb
slingshot.
bag. There's a bomb bag bomb locked in. Oh, is that bomb locked? That is bomb locked, yeah, because there's a key magic locked. Good meme.
Oh wow. Yeah, and GSK doesn't have his boomerang either, which is unfortunate.
Where was Boomer? Oh, Boomerang's in the well, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also
But
locked behind BMOS, so it's bomb locked in a million ways.
yep, and we never got the Baronade hint or the last path hint, did we?
Yeah, we got Kakariko to Baronade, so
Oh
we know it's
yes,
Storms for the Boomerang.
I
But yeah,
forgot about that.
we know it has to be bomb locked for a million reasons, and a lot of them are getting pointed out in the chat right now. So thank you very much. It's more fucking slingshots, dude.
That was our last slingshot, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah,
Slingshot
GSK unfortunately is doing this for nothing because we know it logically has to be a key.
Yeah.
Did he get that? Yeah. Yep, that looked good. Do you want to get there on time?
Did Scarlet get their letter? I honestly don't know.
I can't see it very well on their tracker, but okay, she did get according to chat, she did get the letter.
Okay.
Which makes
Yeah,
sense.
I was looking at their tracker too, and I couldn't see very well, so.
I did it in the silver
Okay.
block room. Okay. Juke showing off that you can essentially I don't know the exact thing on this trick, but you can you can start pushing the mirror, drop the A button, and then with a certain timing the mirror will just continue pushing itself.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like when you're pulling the
It's one
statue
frame, okay.
in Darunia's room. You could do the same thing. You could pull it, and if you let go at a certain frame, it'll just pull itself.
Yeah, the Rinya's room one feels so much harder somehow.
I've never gone it in a race.
I guess Juke is doing Sunblock Room both things first, just because it is a bit faster.
Yeah, most likely. And GSK warping out because he does not have his mirror shield, so.
Yeah, GSK seems to have realized something climbing Spirit and just went like, oh god, I have to leave now.
I'm curious when he'll get back around to Child Graveyard to get his mirror shield.
Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Hopefully soon, but honestly, that check in his position, that check would be the last thing on my mind.
I think there is a good excuse to go do it because you have a Kakariko to Baronade, which has to be Storms, so doing Dump and Digging on the way to the well is a pretty classic play, so I could imagine him doing that in that loop.
Very true. Very true.
Juke is struggling with this bow grab in the meantime. I absolutely hate this this backflip right here. I think that probably worked. Okay.
Yeah, that's another. I did not know you could backflip onto that. I'm learning so much.
Very well done, but by doing Sunblock Room first, he finds the key that we know has to be there. So he's gonna have to
Yeah.
do the map chest anyway.
Yep, and I'm curious if he'll do the Armos strat or if he'll just decide to go and try and find something else.
I think yeah, Duke is going to do the Armos strat here because you know the BK has to be available. You know it's not Child, you know it's not ZL locked, you have to do this now. And it's unfortunate that like both GSK and Juke are going to find Dins after this, which means you don't even have to do this stupid bow thing in the first place.
Yeah, and as long as the Armos takes, it's still faster than the alternate, which is go and find a fire source somewhere and have to do Naked Wasteland again.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
It does make sense for him to do this.
Anyway, both Aosuna and Scarlet are going to save some time in Spirit by having a fire source.
And Asuna's also went into the fairy fountain forgetting they don't have ZL.
Yep, that is pretty classic as well. Usually by now into the seed, you just kind of assume you have ZL, and it's very rare cases that you don't have it. I'm pretty sure Juke read TOT hints, yeah.
Most likely.
Juke just doesn't have sons.
And yeah, we are going to get our boss key and see Twinrova pretty shortly here.
Yep, that's going to be the third medallion for Juke. That's going to be fourth medallions for Scarlet and Aosuna. Meanwhile, GSK is going to be trying Shadow for potentially like what might be Iron Boots or another scale.
Hopefully Iron Boots.
But yeah, muscle memory is strong.
If he gets Iron Boots, do you think he will go? Oh wait, oh no.
He has to leave now if he doesn't have Hover Boots.
Yep, Hover's locked. Damn. That's unfortunate.
That's why I said earlier that we might just be looking for Hover Boots because Irons are likely in here.
Yeah. What was the hint again that led to that knowledge?
It is a Crater to Morpha, which in Crater was only Lens and Nocturne so far.
Nocturne, so either it's in Shadow or Treasure Chest game.
Yeah, unfortunately, G-Skate has just his routing has led to a few pretty major routing mistakes of not having Dins in Spirit and not having Mirror Shield in Spirit either. So not doing Graveyard before Spirit is costing him a lot of time.
Yep, and so far it looks like Twinrova is playing nice for Juke. Probably the memeiest boss in the game.
Oh god, this boss is absolutely awful.
Yep, as we saw there.
You can learn to recognize.
And also, if you're good with doing the hook shot stuns, then it's pretty good. So, but then second phase Twinrova is just super easy. So,
let's see. How do we know Hammer has to lock hovers? I'm not sure I understand that.
Hammer.
Because right now we're pretty sure that Hammer just locks. I guess I guess I'm not sure if Hammer specifically locks 30 skulls at this point in the seed, but it seems pretty it seems likely at this point at least.
Yeah, what has our hammer locked so far? Just our strength?
K-Sword would be available with hovers. That is true, yeah.
K-Sword. K-Sword would be unavailable with hovers.
But also
Or it
don't
would
sass
be.
me, Riley. How dare you?
GSK is going back to finish off the Dongo though, so at least he'll have another medallion at his disposal.
Mm-hmm.
If 30 is accessible, then hammer.
Yeah,
wouldn't
I mean
be fast.
that's definitely just true, but I just hadn't made the link for hammer locking hovers yet.
And Juke going back to. Oh, yeah. No, ZL was on the prelude
Hammer locks
check.
the whole seed, yeah.
Where's Juke off to now? To get another song.
If Morpha is lensed across because you have to cross twice, that's pretty gross. But I guess you don't even have to cross twice because you can probably get Requiem after beating Spirit.
Yeah.
I think you can get 30 skulls with just hookshot hammer in the seed, or hookshot hammer bow strength in this seed.
You must be able to.
So KS wouldn't be path to get 3 skulls. But yeah, K Forest for DC is probably just skulls because every other bomb bag is bomb locked.
Well, there's our Requiem.
Yep, so Prelude ZL, Requiem behind. That's a classic.
Uh,
But yeah, that does mean likely that it could just be Len's path to Morpha because the BK and Water ZL locked. So you need to cross to beat Spirit to get ZL. And it locks Requiem, so you can't get there otherwise.
It definitely could be.
Nice logic from the seed, by the way.
And GSK is going back to Child, so he should get his Mirror Shield and letter soon, I would hope. Or no.
There's another bomb bag here, dude.
Boomerang.
Okay. This game sucks.
Oh god. It does.
So yeah, every bomb bag is hammer locked, for sure. Alright, good meme. Wrap it up. We've seen everything.
Yeah. GSK is going probably. I'm not sure what his time of day is, so. Is Dampe there?
Yeah, Dampe's there, so he's gonna get near shield and probably roll his eyes a bit.
Yeah, and he might go well as well and find his rank due to the hints.
Yeah, there's no way he doesn't go to the well here. And my guess is very likely that Juke is just going to finish DC, maybe turn in 10 and 20, and just go to bottom of the well after that to find whichever piece is missing to Baronade.
Yeah. GSK is probably just super unhappy with finding Mirror Shield, knowing he could have gone that a while back.
Yeah, for sure that is really annoying.
Because now he's going to have to cross the wasteland again.
Longshot is out of logic without bombs. Because you need to get the K-Sword and River. So you need at least bomb bag. Or hovers, but pretty sure hovers aren't available at this point.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Or there could be a second scale, true.
That would be, I don't want to say preferable, but if irons are in shadow, then gold scale would definitely be useful. Because there's only how many checks are locked behind irons in water? There's the central
All of it.
pillar.
I mean, logically, all of it.
Yeah.
Theoretically, only one of them.
Yeah, what can you not get? You can get everything besides central pillar, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And Juke's still getting skulls. Probably just
Juke's
20.
getting to 20 from this skull, so it makes a lot of sense to just do that.
Yeah. Was 40 dead?
Yeah, 40's dead.
40's dead, okay, so yeah. Might as well just get 20.
Oh god, Juke is on low health again. Doesn't even grab the fairy.
Yeah, that is the story of this seed, is low health. Yep.
But yeah, at this point, this seems like a very fun where the fuck are iron boots or scale moment.
Yeah.
Since I think most paths at this point are just resolved.
Yep. But depending on how Ganon treats us, we could still need hovers. Lights and shadow.
Oh my god, no. But also incoherent, yeah, we did see GSK die to King Dodongo on restream earlier while he was trying to do it with bomb shoes and just couldn't get out of the lava in time.
Unfortunately. And Twin Rova is down for Asna.
Very nicely done. That's a 4th medallion there. 4th medallion for Juke very soon as well. Both players are going to be in fairly similar scenarios here. Yep. Sorry, go ahead.
And GSK got their boomerang. So that's good. I would assume they just go to Jabu after this.
Yeah, it makes the most sense to go Jabu at this point. Go Jabu and just hope you can find Iron Boots or... Well, not, in Juke's case, Iron Boots. In Aosuna's case, any one of Iron Boots or Gold Scale.
Yeah. I'm going to pull up the current runners' standings and see where they're sitting at.
Yeah, I know Juke is around like 3,900 because he absolutely dominated the first quals, but...
Did he?
Yeah. I do think that this is his last qual today, so he's hoping to get a good score.
Yeah, that would definitely be nice. Yeah, Juke is currently at 4th. So he's currently at 4th with 3,937 points. And Asna and Scarlet are also up there, 6th and 7th. And GSK, where is he? He is currently sitting at 19th. And this is old GSK, Scarlet, and Juke's last qual, and it looks like this is Asna's 7th.
Okay. I'm assuming Juke is going to go to the well here after Bombchu Bowling. Maybe Din's Fairy hover boots are on Bombchu Bowling. Holy fuck. Alright.
If I was Asna, I would go Shadow and hopefully find my irons.
Yeah, you go Jabu first, obviously, but then Shadow for the win, dude.
Yeah, avoid an unnecessary age change.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm assuming Juke is gonna go and Folker the well with ZL and bombs, and then probably maybe do Jabu. No, yeah, he has to do well first because he needs the Rang. Go to Jabu and then go to Shadow.
Yeah. I think that significantly puts Asuna in the lead.
Yeah, Osuna's very much like climbing back ahead here. Juke is a very close second. Not sure what to say about GSK. He has Letter, he has Rang, but needs to go back to Spirit and needs to eventually find those hovers as well.
Yeah, I would say Scarlet is third and GSK is fourth.
I would put Osuna in the lead just because like Juke still needs to do the well, and Juke doesn't have Dins.
Yeah,
but I guess it's hinted, but he has to get the Dins. He has to get the boomerang. So Osuna is pretty cleanly ahead here.
Yep.
But I guess we'll see where this seed goes. I don't think there's any hint at this point that helps us with the Iron Boots because the lens can already be pathed across. So you just hope that you find Iron Boots before everyone else.
Yep.
Are they back in Spirit? Are they in Ice? Are they in Shadow? Who knows? Randomizer.
I think it would be amazing if Bongo had their irons.
Anyone else can get Iron Boots and Deep Fire, please? Can I get another spoiler wish granted? Specifically on Pierre, for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, that would be gross.
Alright, Pierre is hinted. Okay, Hammer Chest.
Oh, honestly, that's worse.
Look, I'm on commentary. I have to hope that these runners are playing the most terrible seed of all time because it looks like a jet seed, and I just want the seed to crush their hopes and dreams.
Give them nightmares.
But also with the hovers, doing all dungeons for Sarias isn't logic. Ha 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 ha. We've got new plans now.
Oh no! Oh, you're cruel.
But it's funny.
Oh, I would love that.
Doesn't even matter what stone dungeon you pick, because it's behind all three.
I think what would be even better is if irons aren't. Like, irons, they get irons, then beat everything just to go to Ganon and...
And Ganon says fucking Lost Woods.
Yeah.
That would be so god-awful.
That's the type of thing that would make me cry.
Yeah, that would be the thing that you're like, seriously? Alright, let's go and fucking do 3 dungeons for... Doing 3 stone dungeons at this point would be like probably 30 to 35 minutes extra on top of the seed for no real fucking value. Especially
since Shadow and Forest are linear and you have to beat the whole dungeon anyway.
There's nothing you can do about it. You will full clear the dungeon. Yeah, and then Fire, depending on where the boss key is, can be quite quick. For sure. Suns was at Adultus FM, and Juke has just not been there at all. Oh god, I'm just thinking about how we probably just spoke into existence a terrible, terrible end. Yeah, it's not exactly a big deal since he knows Dins is in the Sunsong Grave, and he knows he can probably find Suns like at some point or somewhere at this point. Yeah. But yeah, the decision point after Jabu is going to be probably where a lot of people are going to get mad about this seed, since there's really not really a direction for where Iron Boots or Gold Scale are. You just kind of hope you run into one of them. You know what would be even better is if our runners got Gold Scale and BK is on Central Pillar. No. I have been there so many fucking times where you just, oh my god, it's gold scale. There's like 90% I can do. No, never. It's never the case. It's always in central pillar.
Yeah.
There is no god.
Man, again, that type of thing would just make me cry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's no big chest behind ZL here for Juke, so you can
That
do the well
sucks.
without ZL and not get punished.
Yep.
Okay, Asuna entering.
Oh no! Benji says BK won't be on Central Pillar, but Lights will.
No. Y'all are awful in chat. I was thinking terrible things, but chat is just like, no. Let's make it somehow worse.
I love it.
Love you all. Love you all in chat.
I love it because I'm not running this race.
Yep. Oh, I thought Juke was gonna accidentally actor glitch there. Cat is the root of all evil. There's nothing else to say about it.
Yeah. And I just noticed we do have a synced up Jabu with Asuna and GSK.
Very nicely done. Let's see. Yeah, the only real thing is Asuna has Spirit beaten, and GSK's gonna have to walk back there. There's a big chest in Jabu. Let's see. Is this Iron Boots? Is this Gold Scale? Is this something?
Oh no.
It's lighters. No. Oh god, where the fuck are Iron Boots?
No.
Alright, now we're in full the house always wins mode. There is nothing you can do, you just have to hope you find it.
Casino for irons. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Wait, I think this would be a good time if, like, yeah, for a bet on irons or gold scale if we wanted to get that going, since there's really no direction for either of those.
No. Irons aren't in Stone Forest. Irons are
behind AD.
Yeah, irons are on Skull Kid.
Irons are on Skull Kid and gold scale's on Darunia. Let's go. There's nothing you can do.
Oh god.
Could you imagine?
Oh,
Could you fucking imagine if they were both behind AD?
Oh, this would easily turn into one of the worst seeds ever.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, what is the prediction we've got here?
Will irons be required in this seed?
Be required? Ooh, that is a good point. To be fair, you've got about, let's see.
A 50-50 chance.
I mean, it's not really a 50-50 chance. There, like, unless gold scale is specifically in castle, and there, I guess it's fairly low chance, but like, there's still a good like, there's a chance that Iron Boots are required, but there's actually very likely that they are not. But
Yeah.
make your predictions for what you want. Your points are your points. Have fun with that.
I will be back in just a moment. I have to go to the bathroom.
Sure, no problem. See, we've got 3 runners in Jabu. We've got Juke heading to Jabu, so I'm about to commentate some quadruple Jabu action. Let's go. That's not that. I guess it's not that fun. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Just refresh the stream as well. See, where are all our runners standing here? I haven't seen what Scarlet's been doing for a bit. I guess they do have strength 2, they have spirit beat. They just need to go back to DC at some point. Doesn't look like. Yeah, otherwise I was assuming Juke are in pretty similar scenarios. They just need to find irons. But yeah, get your predictions in, because we are very much looking for Iron Boots or Gold Scale anywhere in this entire seed.
All right, I'm back. Did I miss anything in that couple of seconds?
No, you did not. We're just about to see some quadruple Jabu. Yeah, unfortunately, there are no Foolishes to help in the search of Iron Boots today.
Yep. I miss Foolish Hints.
I miss them in endgame scenarios like this where we're just like, well, okay,
Yeah.
go everywhere. But at the same time, I don't think it would have helped much in this seat since you can only get one dungeon Foolish.
Can I just say, this room that GSK is in is the worst room in the game.
The two slimy thing room, yeah.
Yeah. I hate
And
it.
we're seeing Buck skip, let's go.
Yeah,
I love
no.
this strat personally, but I'm
Yeah,
becoming
that
less consistent at it with time.
Yeah. That Octorok in that one room beforehand, though, always seems to just be a, like, certified, like, sniper.
So what are we talking about, Master Quest?
Uh,
Oh, we're talking about the true slimy room in Master Quest. Yeah, you have to.
No, thank you.
You have to. I guess I will explain it since we have some time. You have to shoot a cow in the middle of the room to spawn crates, and then you have to stun the two slimy things and carry the crate across, so you can finally
What?
unlock the door that's on the other side.
Oh no.
MQ
That
Jabu
is
has a lot
just...
of switches that are just literally use your slingshot and shoot the cows. Because why not, I guess.
Yep, no, I have never played Master Quest, and I never will for that reason.
Hmm. Master Quest is actually it's a nice twist on it, but there are some very, very weird stuff in Master Quest.
I heard that Master Quest, like, some dungeons, like, hard require choose.
Yep, that is like let me think about which dungeon does. I forget which one actually hard requires it, but I know you can do Jabu without choose.
You can? Okay.
Spirit does, yeah, that's correct. 'Cause you need choose to get inside Spirit.
Lovely.
Wait, which MQ trial requires choose?
Oh, there's a trial that requires choose as well. Oh, spirit trial?
Oh, I guess in vanilla, maybe, yeah. Oh, and wait, no, right, you can't both actually because the switch is in a different position, right? Yeah.
Oh. I have not done any of the trials in so long.
Also, this is my my daily PSA to try out MQ once before you diss it. It is at least worth a try.
Alright, alright. Next seed I play, I'll put random MQ on.
The first time I played Master Quest, I was laughing my ass out the entire fucking way. Because it is so funny.
And GSK is going to go back and finish Spirit, I assume.
12 MQ or bust. No, don't.
Gosh.
But yeah, at this point, like, I mean, if you're looking for the Iron Boots here, you have Minuet to go to Forest, you have Bolero to go to Fire, you have Nocturne to go to Shadow. There's really no place you cannot go, so
Yeah.
just enjoy the ride.
Yep, the entire map is open game. Oh no! Osna missed the quick boomerang and got hit.
I guess you have even, like, you can even use Bolero and Scale to get to Ice Cavern after Jabu. So, like, it's really just hope you find it quickly.
I feel like Ice would be like the last location I check though, because there's only like what, 4 checks?
In this scenario, I would probably go Ice first, actually, because it is the
You
like.
would?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't lose. Like, I don't want to lose 15 minutes going to either Forest or Shadow when Ice takes like 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah,
And
true.
Fire, like, pretty much all the other 2 dungeons take forever. But you can also get like the fountain checks along the way, which are a good, like, generally with King Zor, I guess King Zor's into dead, but with the fountain checks and ice, you get 6 checks, you get a song, so it's not too terrible.
Yeah, no, you are right. And
But-
a song. And
Yeah.
are we able to determine what song is on ice?
I think it's not Requiem, not Sorry, it's not Suns.
It's Epona's, right?
Epona or Serenade, I don't know which one.
Yeah. Honestly, this is weird, like, seeing, like, so far into a seed. Like, usually you'd have, like, Eponas by now as well. Most cases.
Mm-hmm.
And we are seeing the Fountain Fairy check right now.
But I guess at an hour and 40 in, it is a good time to shout out our volunteers for today's race. So commentating with me today is like Kyrie having a lot of fun on commentary right now. So hope we can just keep it rolling. Thanks to our trackers, Axel Ryman and Waylon, guys are doing an amazing job double tracking here. And please follow our runners for putting on this amazing race for us today with Aosuna, Juke, Scarlet, and GSK. Their Twinchlicks are in chat. Volunteers are the backbone of the OoTR community, so thank you all for the work you do here today.
Yep, and also an amazing thank you to the other commentator, Felix. You're also doing amazing. It has been a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Double tracking and dealing with workplace fires. That doesn't seem good. That seems like a problem.
Yep, and Scarlet is about to get their hovers as well. Just thought I'd point
Not
that
physical
out there.
fires. Okay. Yeah, I understand a lot more now.
Yeah, that would be bad if it was a physical fire. I know my previous job, I worked at a lumber mill, and we had a fire one time, which is not something you want in a lumber mill. And so, yeah, fires are not fun.
Damn it, people are spamming in the main Discord again.
Very true, Tobias. Fire plus wood dust equals bad. Very bad time. Like,
very bad time.
Catastrophic time.
Hey, thank you for the bits, Kit Kat.
Honestly, though, in all reality, this seed has been pretty good.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. 5 medallions. It's just the classic OOT thing of, I need this one item to beat this one dungeon. Where is it?
And we're seeing block skip by Juke as well. I feel like at their level of play, like, block skip is something just most runners do.
Yeah, I even do it myself, but generally we'll get it first or second try because you practice it a lot.
Yep. And that's another thing too, is the boomerang strat from down below. That's another thing that many runners do. Something that isn't too difficult, but I personally can't do it. I go and just snipe it with a slingshot from the corner.
Yep. I think generally speaking, a lot of the top runners will know like the top execution strats for dungeons specifically, because you don't want to lose time in dungeons when like essentially you don't want to lose execution time in required dungeons, because that's just a very
exactly.
Don't want to lose time there.
Can I just say this was an amazing Baronade fight by Juke. Very clean.
Osuna seems confused that was the lens. I guess they missaw something up there.
Or they forgot to just peek it.
They might have thought it was Iron Boots, or maybe mispeeked it earlier.
Mispeeked it, saw the purple, thought it was a rupee or something.
But then why would they go back to get it? Yeah, it's probably just a
Yeah,
slight
true.
misspeak. I'm interested in the decisions these runners make once they have 5 medallions, though. Where do you look first, looking for iron boots?
Yeah, honestly, as you said, ice might be a good play. And then after ice, I don't really know. I would probably, personally, I would go shadow.
Mm-hmm. So the first thing we're seeing here, I think, is Aosuna picking up the lens and going for saving as adult and doing chess minigames so they can just save they can just reset after chess game if it's not there and
Yeah.
go somewhere else.
Yeah. The only saving grace for GSK, I think, is if he finds irons.
Yeah, and he's not able to check anything in Spirit, unfortunately.
Yeah. But he is finally caught up in terms of medallions. He will shortly be getting his forest medallion in just a couple short minutes.
In the meantime, Scarlet is the first to enter Shadow with Dins and Hover Boots. So that could be good for them as well.
Will we see irons in
But
Shadow?
otherwise, get your bets for chess minigame in chat. Unfortunately, it's a bit too late since we already saw the first one, but let's hear it still. We've got Din still in with left, right.
Left, right. Right
Oh shit,
again.
left, right, right. Yeah, Din is still in. We've got the 1 and 8.
And left.
Holy shit, yeah, okay.
Oh no! Oh god.
Din is hacking the seed. Help. Oh my god, Din got it
Got
right!
it!
Put away the spoiler logged in. Oh, and it's not
Nothing.
chess game, unfortunately. Oh my god. Alright, Juke is picking up the Dins and is probably going to follow Scarlet into Shadow here.
Yep, he is. And it looks like Asuna's doing the same thing.
Yep, I'm surprised kind of no one's going ice, but I guess Shadow is the likeliest place to have it at this point.
Yeah, probably. And did we ever see what 20 was? Did Juke ever turn in 20?
Yeah, Juke turned in 10 and 20 after DC, and we know those are nothing.
Yeah, so they're dead, so... Skulls technically required, but who actually cares about logic? It's just a suggestion.
Yo, is that a Lost reference?
Hopefully for our runners, irons will be just here in Shadow.
And hopefully for us, they're literally anywhere else. So we get to commentate more content. Big Chest and Shadow.
Exactly.
It is another bow, unfortunately.
It's a bow. Yes, Seed.
Okay.
Treat these runners terribly.
It's more fun if the seed is bad.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That is a Lost reference. Okay, I was wondering where the I thought I recognized those numbers. Could be in forest. It could be in fire. There's literally no idea to where those hovers could be.
Yeah, unhinted.
I said hovers. Damn it, irons.
Yeah. I did notice that. I wasn't gonna say anything though.
The boots. I should just say the boots. That way I can't get them confused.
Yeah, even if you're thinking something different, you're still right.
Axel, I'm not accepting that joke. That no. Please retract it. Damn it, dude, the boots are on the green pendant? Oh my god. different fucking game entirely.
Wonder where GSK is going to go.
Wow, I'm getting
And-
bullied by chat. Someone help me. I
is
feel attacked.
GSK might dip fire.
This is either
Nope.
Fire or Ice Cavern, which this looks like Ice Cavern to me.
Yeah. Which could be good for him if he finds irons.
For sure, yeah. Can always just leave the stream. True, I'll be right back.
If he goes to a different place that isn't Shadow and finds his irons, that is pretty much game for him. But if it isn't Shadow, that is unfortunate.
You know, it's kind of lonely without the stream.
I'm like...
Oh, diving in the lab for iron boots, damn. Y'all really want to go forever.
I'm like, honestly, at the start, or like, I said that irons would be on Bongo earlier, so I kind of hope they are, just so I can be right.
Also, can I point out that Shadow, we found 4 keys and the boss key, and there's still like the middle of like half of the dungeon left.
Wow. Shadow has good key logic for once. Never happens for me.
Yeah, I believe there's like 9 there's 8 items left in Shadow at this point because we found so many keys and boss keys. But at this point, it means the back of Shadow is a very good item location.
Yep. Yeah, because there's just, what, one more key left?
Yeah, 1 more key left, and we've seen BK. Today we're seeing 87 entrants, no finishers yet.
Oh, really? No one. Huh.
Yep, no one has found the iron boots, no one has beaten water. Actually, maybe someone's beaten water and is going to finish the game now, but we won't know.
That's what I was just thinking. And no, nothing on the shadow pot.
Crater's path to Morpha very likely because Lens locks Lullaby, and Lullaby likely locks the boss key in water. And if that's not the case, then there's probably a chance that Nocturne is path to Morpha because irons are in Shadow Temple. Or irons could be in Shadow Temple, I should say.
Yep, either or.
The path is unclear, which is I'm guessing why most players are in Shadow at this point.
Oh, GSK is in forest though.
I can see this play for sure. If you're just if you think you're behind and think everyone's gonna go to Shadow, just try a different play.
Just try and get into it again.
For sure.
Yeah, I feel like after having to do double Naked Wasteland, then at that point I feel like he thinks he is behind.
For sure, it does feel bad.
We've already seen part of Forest as well. We've seen the courtyard loop. I'm not sure if we saw the Stalfos. I think we did.
Yeah, we saw. I think we saw everything up to the end of the courtyard. Otherwise, so it's probably going to be like 3 or 4 minutes or so until we see the new checks in Forest.
And GSK is just going for 20 at the same time while he's here.
Yeah,
Just
it
in
just makes
case.
sense.
Yeah. Force has very easy skulls to grab. And we're seeing choose strats for the shadow pot here as well from Asna.
Yeah, this is a pretty classic strat right here. You wait 4 flashes, throw it, and it goes straight to the bottom.
Hmm.
I mean, if you think, essentially, statistically speaking, Shadow is probably the best play looking for irons just because it has the most items remaining. If you think density, I probably wouldn't have gone Shadow otherwise.
Exactly, but at the same time, you never know. The path could have been that Nocturne. Like, we never know. So, it could have been ZL, but that's not 100% confirmed.
Yeah, it's fine for scalar irons because, like, if you're looking for both, I can see it. If you're looking for one of them, I think Ice is probably a better play.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But we know, like, there's no reason to believe that Nocturne is specifically path to Morpha since the lens, like, 80% of the time will resolve that path.
Oh, and GSK is going Shadow. He did the courtyard loop, didn't find any. Oh, wait. No, he isn't going to Shadow. Where is he going? 20
Oh, there's a
skulls, maybe?
big chest in the back of Shadow, though. Ta-na, ta-na. It's gold scale! Oh my god! There it fucking is in the back of Shadow. So Juke's
no.
gonna find it and not gonna be able to do water. Oh no.
So, here's the thing, though. It doesn't matter, because BK is on Central Pillar.
Oh god. The other scale is GTG BMOS, which Juke, because he wasn't opening small chests, didn't have bomb trees when he got the GTG, and had to skip the BMOS check, so he's gonna be stuck on one scale.
Oh, no.
And probably never going back to GTG for one check.
Well,
So,
Scarlet is in the lead by quite a bit now.
yes,
And then,
Scarlet is in the lead by about a boat ride over Aosuna.
and now a fire play by GSK as well.
Yeah, I think at this point GSK's just trying to, like, be a bit contrarian and find the irons in a place where people aren't going.
Exactly. Feels bad though, because if he just went Shadow, he would have got his gold scale. And Juke getting his regular scale. His silver scale, unfortunately.
Yep. And he's probably thinking at this point, like, man, I hope I haven't missed the gold scale, otherwise I've done Shadow for nothing. Yeah, the odds of finding BK in water for Scarlet are pretty good anyway. It's essentially 90%, no matter if like River was hinted dead or not.
Yeah, no, it is definitely a good chance. But as commentators, we can only hope.
The difference doesn't matter because I'm right. Exactly.
So 8 out of 9 checks
there.
because River was hinted dead. Yeah, that is true.
Alright, start counting because we've got 7 checks left. We know the crack wall is a key. There's gold scale for Aosuna, who is going to continue in Shadow, it looks like. First chest of fire is a big chest. Is GSK going to find Iron Boots here? No, oh, unfortunately it is just BGS.
That sucks. See, I always like finding BGS unless it's the end of the seed when I'm casino mode. Then it's like, well, that's just anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Hovers were on Bomb Tree Bowling.
Oh no, Juke died to Bongo.
Oh no!
Juke has had a pretty terrible seed today, just dying 3 times here on
Yeah,
Restream.
I was
That
about
is
to say, I
unfortunate.
think.
Really hope irons aren't there.
Oh, see, after I had a seed where I died on Bongo, so this was like before S6. I was just running a weekly async I do with some other people, and I died on Bongo 4 times.
Oh, and
And
there's our first placed finish. Goomba finishes in first place, time of 2:02:04. GG's to
oh
Goomba.
wow, yep, this was a jet. But yeah, ever since I died on a seed to Bongo 4 times, I always just, if I have furores, I'll just place it at the entrance to his boss room just to be safe.
Oh,
Oh
and there's
no!
Asuna dying to Bongo as well.
What?
Oh god.
Oh no! And then Juke's in force at the moment.
Yep, that's going to save Asuna some time because they're never going to see Bongo. But oh my god. Bongo is slaying some runners today, exactly.
Yeah, I'm curious, like, to why Asuna went to Bongo anyway.
I think it's
Instead,
in a qualifier setting, you're hoping to not get screwed by Iron Boots in the back of Shadow if the BK ends up on Central Pillar, like in
yeah.
the end. But I can see both plays of just going there like immediately or just
Yep. And then
going.
I didn't catch that, but Nocturne was Serenade, so that's pretty quick just to get straight to water.
Yep. In a qualifier like this, losing 1 or 2 minutes to avoid losing like 20 or 30 makes. Actually, in this case, it's probably like losing 1 or 2 to avoid losing an hour makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, exactly. And especially since Bongo is such a quick boss. If you don't die to him, that is.
What is Juke doing? Oh my god, Juke is doing this setup. What the hell? Oh, he
What?
missed! No! I cannot believe Juke is doing this. This is the setup for reaching the
I
falling ceiling room without Scarecrow.
I
It
didn't
is.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh,
I think
what?
that strat was found about a year ago. I think it was it's a toxic oxygen strat, which I legitimately don't see like any runners trying ever.
Oh, wow.
But yeah,
That's
that is
crazy.
a that's a fucking crazy trick.
Yeah, so I believe that ZL or no, Ice is Epona's because I don't think any other check because OT was Saria's. Yeah, so Epona's was on Ice this entire time, I think. Oh, did Juke miss the setup again? Or did
Yeah,
he just
Juke
not?
tried it once and just left.
Oh, he didn't try it again. I saw him hook shotting back up, so I thought he was gonna go for it again.
I think you take fall damage from that trick, but I actually forget if you do. So the trick I'm talking about is the trick Juke is trying right now, which is reaching
Oh,
the upper
uh,
balcony there that leads to the falling ceiling with
no,
only hover boots.
no, he wasn't getting that.
Like with the kind of like hover boots side hop shenanigans, you can reach that balcony without Pierre.
Yeah, and then we are very shortly going to see Ganon at just
Uh.
pretty soon here, and then
Yeah, it's looking like a very good finish for Scarlet here.
yep,
It's like Juke is going to attempt this again.
yeah, that's was third time attempting it.
That looks
And
good.
he got it. And he
He
got
fucking gets it.
Nice.
Actual fucking master in here in the works.
No, for Scarlet, this is definitely a good finish to finish off their last qual.
But also, yeah, Juke showing us that you can actually peek that from the other side of the door, which actually I didn't think I knew that. Yeah, it's very interesting. Oh no,
then,
GSK gets pushed off the maze in fire.
oh no. That's not good.
Hmm.
And then Juke's in fire now as well.
Yeah, Juke and GSK have not been having a fun time in this qual, but looks like Ausuna and Scarlet are going to finish at least pretty soon.
Well, Juke was doing good up until not finding their
The first scale in
first scale,
GTG, yeah. Like, Juke didn't see the chest in GTG because he didn't have explosives at the time.
Yeah. Which is
But also
unfortunate.
5 minutes after Goomba, we see a second finish from Engel in 2:07:34. GG's.
Wow, impressive. GG's indeed. And at 2:08:07, we are seeing Ganon.
Here's Ganon. That's not copyrighted, I can do it. Okay, no one says dwarf anyway. No one says dwarf until you die to dwarf.
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, Ganondorf has always just not played well. I've never seemed to be able to get the one cycle until the other day when I was doing a practice seed and I got a one cycle and I was ecstatic.
As we see in chat, our third place finisher, Bortendodos, with a time of 2:08:40. GG's.
GG's indeed. And Asuna is done in water and going to fight Ganon. Meanwhile, Scarlet is just a few short moments away from finishing.
Yeah, fun fact, Broat's name in German means bread in a can. And there he is, rating with a party of 4. GG's on the third place.
GG's indeed.
Get your bread emotes in chat if you want to. Let's go. Love to see it.
Yes, indeed.
For those of you just coming in, we've got Scarlet and Ausuna in Go mode. Juke and GSK are looking for different items. So GSK is pretty much looking for the gold scale at the end of Shadow and just found hover boots. And Juke is looking for probably what is irons because we don't think he's going back to GTG for the scale anytime soon.
Oh yeah, that's why GSK hasn't gone to Shadow, because he never had his hovers. I forgot about that.
Yeah, GSK actually dipped Shadow earlier in the seed and just couldn't get anywhere.
I do remember that.
Yeah, get your GGs in chat for Scarlet, who's about to finish here. Just putting on a clinic today with the routing.
Very, very well executed as well in their dungeons. And GG's to Scarlet.
I believe that is probably a third place. That is a fourth place because Broat was in third. Yeah, 2:11:07.
Very impressive time.
GG's. I guess we'll see if we can get them in for an interview in a bit.
Yeah, if we can, I would.
If you have any questions in chat for our finishers, pretty much type them now.
Yep.
We'll try to get them into the interview.
GSK sees the first big chest in Shadow and probably disappointed it's just just a bow. And Asuna currently fighting Salt and Pepper. No, but Felix, what do you think of this seed?
Honestly, it seemed like pretty easy. It's very much just you get like you follow your like you do some early game progression a bit, and like go GTG, beat Spirit. Hopefully beat Spirit when you're there,
Yeah.
and then you go like you find hovers on Bomb Tree Bowling. You go to the well maybe, do Jabu, do Shadow, and like do
Yep.
Jabu, do your densest stone dungeon, and you're pretty much done.
Yeah,
The biggest way you
it
lose
was,
time is if you go to ice, I guess, and
yep.
that's only like a 5 or so minute loss.
Yep, no, exactly. It was a pretty straightforward seed if you just followed your paths. The only thing that caused problems was the gold scale or irons wherever they were.
Yeah, we have not seen irons on the restream at all. Where I think there's a good chance that Juke is gonna find them eventually, but because Juke
Yeah.
is never going to go back for gold scale, but I guess we will see.
Yeah,
The only way I think Juke doesn't find irons is if he forfeits or if they're on lab dive.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, because GTG is probably the last thing that would be his last location, very last location. Takes way too much time just to go around and go back to GTG for one check.
Mm-hmm.
And Ganondorf is down for Asuna onto Ganon.
Yeah, Juke skipped small chests throughout the entire beginning of the seed, so essentially didn't have explosives when he got the GTG. And that ended up costing him a lot of time.
Pixel shot by Juke to get the Pierre.
Juke's already in a pretty comfortable position for points, so it's not really an issue if he ends up forfeiting this one.
Oh, welcome in Scarlet. GG's.
Please.
GG's, yeah.
So I bailed Shadow like thinking, yeah, if it's Bongo, I don't care.
Yeah, Juke and Scarlet, or Juke and Osuna both tried to go to Bongo on Restream, and they both died on Bongos,
yeah.
So we never got to see it in the end. But that was a good call from you, bailing Shadow at the end there.
Yep.
I mean, the chances of being Shadow behind Zelda's Lullaby was pretty okay. Especially, like, it was lanes or Nocturne for items, so why not, you know?
Yeah, we weren't sure on Restream if the crater path to Morpha was resolved with the lens, but it seemed pretty likely that it was resolved at that point.
Crater could be both, could be lens or Nocturne. Both could be a path, so...
Is Juke trying to weird shot? I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, there's the forfeit, and unfortunately from Juke.
Yeah. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, if you have any questions for Scarlet in chat, then of course just put them in. Otherwise, I think I really only have one question, and the question is like, would you ever consider going Ice Cavern in the end game there, or do you think the crater to Morpho for Nocturne is strong enough that it's worth going Shadow there?
Yeah, I think that if I didn't found hovers, I would be probably going to Ice Cavern.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Since I was looking for or hovers to go to Shadow or anything behind Zelda's Lullaby, it didn't make any sense to make anything besides that.
Yep. Okay.
Yep,
We
no,
saw, I
that makes
think,
sense.
we saw GSK do the beginning of Forest and some of Fire because he didn't find hovers when he went to Jabu, I think. No, or he didn't have the bomb bag yet. I forget what scenario he was in.
Yeah, I don't think he had bomb bag because when he went to Spirit the first time, he didn't have his mirror shield.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
because he
that
missed
would be
Dampe
problematic.
digging.
Speaking of bomb bag logic, how'd you find the Kokiri to King Dodongo hint? That was a pretty fun hint, wasn't it?
Okay, it's King Dodongo.
There
No,
was
it
the
was.
hammer in Mido's house.
Yeah, it was hammer for strength, right?
It was a bit more than that. It was hammer because it was hammer for skull logic because the bomb bag on 30 is the first one and it locks the entire seed.
Couldn't be the one in Spirit.
Spirit
I
one
guess
is bomb locked
for
because your the spirit one is bomb locked because your second key is on sunblock room.
yeah, makes sense. I mean, I was with 26 schools when I got my bomb back, so kind of sad for that, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I assume most runners got the 20 or 21 in the seed.
Yeah.
Hey, it doesn't make sense not going since you will, if not having the 20 hint, you want to get 20 all seeds. So going for 30 is not that much of a big deal.
That's fair,
Yeah.
yeah. The spirit, yeah, chat points out the spirit one is bomb locked for a variety of reasons, and I will choose to keep my reason for why it's bomb locked.
I mean,
No, it was.
it could be because Cookie Sword was in River too, right? Since we need the bombs to get the Cookie Sword for not having
Yeah,
another scale. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
that could be it as well.
Yep.
See,
And
what do we have else in the seed? I guess, were you expecting to find Lullaby when you crossed the desert after
No,
GTG? No?
no. I was expecting I was expecting ZeldaSpeedRuns to be in Sirius. Then I didn't find Sirius. I was like, damn, I have to cross the desert. Where I will find my long shot. Then long shot was in deck. And then I was like, okay, my ZeldaSpeedRuns is in wrecking. And then wrecking gave me it. I was like,
Oh, okay, yeah, it's just unfindable Lullaby. In the
yeah.
meantime, welcome in Ausuno. A good job on the 12th place finish.
Yep.
It's going to be a good
GG's.
call for you.
Thank you.
Saw you die. How did you feel when you died on Bongo there?
I was like, damn it, I'll go for the skate now.
Yep, pretty much.
I
Yeah,
hope
turns out
it's
that was
not
right.
there. It's over for me, but
You weren't the only one. You weren't the only one.
Yeah, Juke also went to Bongo and also died on the restream. It was very funny
Oh.
to watch, but also we were really hoping that Iron Boots weren't there because
think-
Juke had missed the scale in GTG.
Yeah.
So if Iron had been on Bongo, that would have been really unfortunate for Juke.
Okay. So, anyone know where the Iron are?
I don't think we have any idea where Iron Boots were.
Okay.
Everyone found them at the end of Shadow, for what we know.
Okay.
God
damn.
If we end up finding out, we will tell you in the interview, though. But I mean, what do you think about the seed? I guess you get the 5 medallions. You're just looking for Iron Boots.
Yeah, that's it.
You make that decision to go Shadow.
Yeah, but at the end I was like, oh, okay. I remember there was the lens in the DMC. I tried the CMG before going to Shadow. But SMG, excuse.
Yeah,
before going to Shadow, but yeah.
So
I totally forgot. Excuse me. I totally forgot the overboots. So I went to buy a bean. I don't know why, but I did.
Oh yeah, right. You went to go buy it. Yep.
Yeah, on my way to Jabu, I was like, nah, I remember I have the overboots. I don't have to buy a bean. At the end of Jabu, I was like, damn, I forgot the bean. I have to go. was that my birthday day.
Mhm.
Apparently, in chat, irons were in Overworld, and
Of what?
I am not sure exactly where. Just they just said Overworld, and we
I guess we
should
will
be.
find out in a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like we had
But-
Juke and GSK struggled a bit.
Oh no! You want to
Oh,
know where
God.
irons were? Shoot the sun. Shoot the sun.
What?
Shoot the sun with iron boots. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that is hilarious, but also no one's getting that ever.
Yeah, I went-
Definitely.
if I had gotten that serenade, that would be, I think, a first place, probably. If I
Yeah,
Yeah,
had
if you get
gotten
serenade,
and
then
went
it
there,
makes sense.
since I already had done Child Lake Highland, it could make
Oh,
sense
right.
to do that.
Yeah.
Could make sense.
Could see it. But what was
No,
it?
it was
go ahead.
quite a jet seed, though.
Mhm.
It was
Did you? Oh yeah, I was gonna. Did you figure out the hammer logic for the bomb bag?
I thought the first bomb bag was the 30 skulls, but I'm not sure if you
That is
ask me.
correct. Yeah, 30
Yeah,
skulls is the
was.
first logical bomb bag.
What? Can you repeat?
30 skulls is the first logical bomb bag. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah. And after that, the hammer was.
The hammer was in Mido's house, which was
Oh,
Kokiri
okay.
hinted path
Yeah,
to
yeah.
King Dodongo.
Yes, that's it. Okay. So, okay, wait. I didn't have. Yeah, I was like, okay, I saw that pass. It's over for me, but no, I didn't think about it.
Mhm.
Koari Gold Scale was in Shadow.
But yeah, finding the hovers on bomb true bowling. I think I'm pretty sure most people will just go shadow in this seed.
Yeah, that was pretty much the logical play.
I'm seeing here
Not sure if
that
there's.
Juke had the Pharaoh's Wing. Where was it?
That is a good question. Do we have it on the notes sheet? No, I think we missed it, but what would Juke have done extra? Hyrule Castle Fairy? Okay.
Damn, that would have saved a bit of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both of you are getting pretty good points from this call. I guess you must be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I was trying to get 980 just so I
Mhm.
could jump to top 3, but I will soon finish it with a good score too and got my top 3.
I don't know how much I have on this race.
Competing at the top, yeah. Lovely to see it.
956. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And that was your 8th qualifier race, correct, Scarlett?
Yeah, it was my 8th. Yeah.
Your last one? Nice. And you still have one more to do, correct, Asna?
Yes, that's it. I still have one and probably the next Euro Weekly.
Yep, makes sense to
Nice.
me. Well, I don't think anyone's catching up to Marco, though. Marco is just too strong.
Marco is way too strong. Way too strong. And I think
Still has one race left, too.
Well, they're coming right after him.
I believe in your 1,000
monsters.
points. Your 1,000 points will get your first place. I believe in that.
Yep, gotta believe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, I don't have many questions. I think the seed pretty much solved itself after a while.
Yep.
If you have any questions for us, feel free to ask. But I think otherwise we're pretty much just waiting for GScape to finish.
Yeah, you should be done in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, I have to go. I will start making my dinner here. But
Makes
I really want
sense.
to thank you everyone for the hey stream and thank you for the trackers too. Since
Thank you very much.
if
Yeah,
not
thank
for
you.
them, we would not have his stream. And for the people watching too, right? If not for them, we wouldn't have his stream today. So really thank you everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Good night for everyone and see you later.
Yep, GG
See you.
again.
GG.
GG.
Yeah, no, this was a very straightforward seed, and kind of bummed out I didn't do it.
I think I'm happy I didn't do this one because I probably would have missed the mirror shield very early on. I didn't
Oh,
think there was a good reason to go to the dumpy digging early.
Where was Sunsong again?
Well, Adult SFM.
Yes.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have got that till later on, because if I have Sunsong my first time in CAC, usually I'll just play it to make it nighttime and then get Dampe, but without Sunsong, then unless time of day is working out, then I won't.
I guess the 30 skull bomb bag can be like you can maybe want to do night cac because there's something on 30 skulls.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that would have been the biggest thing for me, was just the bomb bag on 30, but I would have probably just went out of logic and had shoes by then, because I usually check small chests early on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a very surprising decision from Juke early on to skip every small check and like
Oh.
just missed the true pack in DC and couldn't beat it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's one play I was pretty happy about, doing the Forest Temple early.
Mhm.
It gave me 10 shoes.
Yep.
Even if I had the Kokiri Forest for King Dodongo, I still was happy
The shoes
about
make
it.
it a lot more comfortable, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Also having Suns early in a skull seed is just very nice as well.
Yes.
If it's
Yeah,
a potential
exactly.
skull seed.
Yeah. And GSK is just fighting Ganon right now.
Did you ever like I guess have an idea that this could be a jet seed at any point, or because I probably would have started doubting it. Like I see the letter in GTG and I'm like, whoa, I'm like missing one item and I need to rush like right now.
That's it.
Yep.
I had all the other item to every dungeon,
Mhm.
only the iron missing.
Yep.
And I was like, ooh, this is dangerous.
Yeah,
I knew
it's the kind of call where you're like, okay, hope no one finishes like right now.
At least I knew that it was behind DMC,
Mhm.
so I was pretty confident about it. But still,
Yeah, for sure. Like you're going through, like you start going through Shadow, and someone finishes in like a 150, and you're like, oh,
exactly.
where did I miss it?
Exactly. I was like, "Oh no!" Okay, I'm gonna do it, because if I run away right now, it's over.
Yeah, pretty
I don't know where
much.
to go to find anything, the iron. So just go for it and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, I was thinking on restream of just like, okay, whatever. The lens is for crossing to get ZL, to get BK and water, and like I think you just do ice looking for iron boots or gold scale. But
Oh
like
yeah,
that's just
Where was the
but the
boss key
ice
in
is just
water
wrong.
again?
It was
Where was
the
the
torches check, so it was behind
Okay.
ZL.
Yeah.
I would have been right, but I would have been wrong.
Yeah.
Iron boots on shoot the sun. That's a pretty fucking classic location.
Oh,
kinda ironic.
honestly, that location would have made me so angry.
Hmm.
Yeah, because you have all the Shadow Temple for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do all of Shadow for nothing, then you have to go like you go to lake to peek it, and like, oh, do shoot the sun. God damn it, I have to go child walk the lake. I guess you have Serenade at that point, so
Yeah. Long shot was in Deku.
Yeah.
But yeah, GSK finishing off our restream here, probably at 231 something. Should be like that's there's the 28th
241.
place.
Yeah.
Big GG's. Had a rough seed today.
Yeah.
Made it through
GG's.
anyway. I'm not going to ask about the King Dodongo death, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh,
Yeah, he was trying to do King Dodongo with choose and ended up in the lava, so at very low health.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. It was unfortunate for him that he did miss the mirror shield early on, or else the seed could have went very differently
Mhm.
for him.
Yeah, looks like GSK is in the waiting room, and well, welcome in.
Welcome in, GG's.
Hey, hello.
G.
Night.
Rough seed today, wasn't it?
That was terrible.
What was going through your head when you finally found the mirror shield?
Ah, yes, that sucked.
Yep, we're pretty much there
Especially
with you as well.
I almost did it before going to Spirit the first time, but
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I'm very likely to find ZL in Colossus, so that's why I
Yeah.
delayed it. And when I didn't find it, I was like, oh, bah, well, that sucks.
Oh
And,
no.
and if you do get the mirror shield before going there the first time, you do Spirit one trip and you find the bomb bag. So
Yes.
then
Yep.
it's very easy to do bomb chuburing for overboots.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, just doing stuff in a lot of wrong order there, which just it's not necessarily wrong. It's just the seed lends itself to that a lot.
yeah, and
Yeah.
also I did not see the lens on DMC Bean. I thought it was like 50 rupees.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh,
so for me during the World Seed, the pass to Morpha for DMC was Nocturne.
Actually,
Yep.
So that's why I was like, I need to get Overboot. Like it's either AD or in Shadow Temple. So that was my way of thinking during that seed. So that sucked.
Mhm.
But I
That
knew
reminds me.
I knew lens had to be somewhere. So I was like, maybe it's in child fishing or something.
Yeah. Do you want to know where the irons were?
Someone told me it was on Sun, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, the
Yeah.
shoots
Yeah,
sun.
that makes no sense.
I have a hard time being like people are just gonna go to Adult Lake looking for iron boots. Just like okay, sure.
Yes, this makes no sense.
Like going Shab Lake in the seed seems really difficult.
Did someone get iron boots before going like Shadow Temple and getting the scale?
Not anyone on the restream did.
Oh, okay.
But
And-
very
Yeah.
possibly, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
that's a very weird play to make.
Yeah. And
I mean,
unfortunately,
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
unfortunately, Juke, he missed his first scale in GTG, so
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
very lucky to get bomb choose in DC in the only small
Mhm.
chest I opened. But then
Yep.
I messed up KD, so that was really bad as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh well. That happens sometimes, I guess.
Yep, it does.
Not much to do about it.
I pretty much messed up every strat I tried to do. But yeah.
Honestly, y'all put
Yeah.
on a great show for us today. If you have any questions about the seed or anything to say.
Please don't roll any more seeds like that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, 6. It's only jet seeds.
Only.
Well, jet seeds with stone shadow, but whatever. It's jet seeds.
Promises about the seat rolling.
Data bias. God, the top 64 cutoff is 3,500 now. Oh my god.
That is crazy.
is way too high this year. People are too good.
Oh, there's always next year.
Yeah, next year is going to be worse.
Oh yeah, it's just gonna keep getting higher and higher because people will just keep improving.
But yeah, as Tris said, we might not be doing quals next year, so look out for maybe a different system next year. Otherwise, unless we have any other questions, I think you can take it away, Tobias.
Yep.
Well, let's do just that then. Let me start by once again saying thank you to everyone who made this restream possible. First of all, of course, folks, please follow our runners on Twitch. Don't just follow ZSR. Follow all our awesome runners, our Suna, Juke, Scarlet, and G-Skate, or GSK8. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name.
Both is fine.
Both is fine. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. And second of all, follow the unsung heroes of this restream, our trackers Axel, Ryman, and Waylon. And finally, thank you so much to our commentators today, Felix and Kyrie,
No
for
problem. Fun
bringing us
time.
all the action.
Of course, no problem. I'm glad to be here.
What's next up on Zelda Speedruns? Well, on Wednesday we have 2 streams scheduled, but I'm not quite sure if they are if they are going to happen because we still need some scheduling magic to work out there. But if they happen, that'll be at 3 a.m. UTC, 10 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday UTC, Tuesday in the Eastern time zone. Zelda 2 Randomizer weekly race, and Wednesday in both of those time zones. Wednesday, the 14th, 10 p.m. UTC, 5 p.m. Eastern, Wind Waker Randomizer Random Settings Tournament, the quarterfinals, Tanjo versus Jasnix. The next qualifier is going to happen on Thursday, December 15th, 1 a.m. UTC, or, in Eastern time zone, that is still Wednesday, December 14th, 8 p.m. And it's going to be broadcast on the Silver Gauntlets, our sister channel. And other than that, I think all that's left for us to do is to really quickly find a new runner to raid to, because the one I wanted to raid to just forfeited. Oh no.
See who's still running.
Yeah, I'm looking who's still running.
Race time froze for me, goddammit. Guess I'm not helping you on that one, sorry.
When it rains, it pours. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's cheer TJ, Tjonge across the finish line. And with that, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on ZSR.
See you all.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
very
the
much.
stream. Yeah.